Hello, welcome back to the 26 YouTube channel, and today we're back with Obi-Wan Kenobi. In our last episode, we left off, the last shot we saw was Darth Vader, and not just Darth Vader in his costume, it was him in the tank as Hayden Christensen playing him. And that sets up this episode for hopefully Vader, hopefully we're going to be seeing some Vader action in this episode. And I am so excited to see that. Just a heads up, you guys will probably be seeing this video tomorrow, as in Thursday, because I have to go to work at some point today, like later on in the day, and I don't think I'm going to be able to get it edited. I'm definitely going to be able to get it recorded today, obviously, but you guys might not see this episode till tomorrow. So sorry for the little bit of delay on that, but I'm still very excited for this episode, and I cannot wait to get into it. Now, before we get into this episode, I would just like to say, if you guys like what you see, please do subscribe. It does actually help me out a lot, and we are literally 3 subscribers off 100 subscribers, which is maybe not a lot to some people, but I feel like for very small channels like myself, I feel like 100 subscribers is a very big first milestone. So please subscribe if you would like to see more of me. I'm a bit of a goofball sometimes. I'm sometimes very stupid. Sometimes I'm very normal. Anyway, let's just get into the episode. I just found out that that's not Obi-Wan, Ewan McGregor's daughter, which is sick. Like, fair play for getting her in this. The Jedi code is like an itch. Like, he sounds cool the way he speaks. I think he's really badass. And they haven't killed him off, by the way. And if they have killed him off, they've completely retconned the Rebels, which obviously they're not going to do, because Star fans are very passionate about Rebels. But I've never really watched all the Rebels. I've watched a few episodes, but never all of it.
Are you there, Master?
Please say he's there.
If you're not with me,
Then you're my enemy. Oh,
don't make
me kill you.
I do not fear the dark
So
side.
did you do,
I see through the lies of the
Jedi? Oh my god, look at him. That's Vader! That's Vader. Oh, we're on Mustafar. Ooh, yes.
Fail me, and you will not live to regret it.
Badass.
Thank you.
Awesome. Whoa, this place looks sick. I think I've seen that droid in the trailers. I swear I have. Oh, the camera work is so good. What the hell? Oh my god. That's why you get Hayden back for things like that. That was cool. I've literally been here in a video game. I haven't been here. I've been here controlling Cal.
Do it now.
I'll just say the hate that she's been getting online, completely uncalled for. Her acting at times has not been like a star, but it doesn't mean you have to be racist to somebody. Like, come on guys, like, can't call yourself a Star Wars fan if you're being racist to somebody like that. Like, come on, be better.
Father, aren't you going to say hello?
Hello.
We were going.
I hope he's friendly. He seems like a bit of a geezer. Surely as stormtroopers you'd know what Obi-Wan looks like, and Leia.
Like I said, it's not been easy. Sometimes when I look at Luma, I see her mother's face.
He means that as
We'll
well.
miss her very much.
It's weird because stormtroopers are obviously bad, but they seem kind of chill. I would have a beer with a stormtrooper. Like, I'm sure anyone would. They seem pretty chill geezers. They're just following orders at the end of the day.
A couple of strays I found. Thought you might want to check them out.
All right. Thanks, Frank.
Wreck, you numpty. Come on, you're meant to be a geezer. I thought you were a sound little guy. Why are you throwing him in the mud? Come on, Obi-Wan, let's see some action. Let's see some action! Yes. Okay, alright, he's getting his blaster out. No one wants to see shitty blaster, man. I want to see some. Ooh, that was sick. Just walk around it. You could have walked around it, but we'll allow it. The thing I love about Star Wars compared to like Marvel, for example, because I actually am a bigger Marvel fan. I literally, if you're a subscriber, you probably know because I blabber on about it all the time. I have a Spider-Man tattoo, very cool. But yeah, I'm a big Marvel fan. But the one thing I think Star Wars always do better is everything's practical and just makes it look so much better. This part of it's kind of giving me like a Rogue One sort of vibe. Anyone else think that? You know the bit when they're trying to like infiltrate that base? I hope this droid actually kicks their ass, that'd be so funny. Oh, it's Vader there. Oh no, Vader is here. Oh shit. Fucking hell. Jesus. No, that's the Vader we want, that's a menace. Jesus. This might be the most menacing Vader we've seen. Like, I know that hallway scene was badass, but bro's literally dragging people and killing them.
You cannot run, Obi-Wan.
Oh my god.
What have you become?
I am what you made me.
There we go.
A pilot will meet you there.
Pilot. I wonder who the pilot will be. Jesus, Vader is such a menace. This looks so sick. It looks like he's just toying with him. She was a Jedi when she was getting flashbacks. Jesus. Oh my god. That is so sick. It's like a flip of what happened.
I'll take you from here.
Once again, what an episode. This one was so good. At the start I said I wanted to see some Vader. We saw some fucking Vader. I hope my reactions were okay. Like, I don't know if I was too over the top or if I was not reacting at all. Because at times I felt like I was completely in awe just watching, saying nothing. And at times I felt like my brain was having an orgasm. And I really liked, because obviously we all know that we're going to see more of Hayden in the show because, you know, they bring him in for a reason. You know, even if it's just like, it's not just going to be for those tank videos. It's like when Obi-Wan saw like a little like glimpse of like Anakin just standing there. Like, that's how we're going to see Hayden in this. We're going to see him showing up, messing with his mind. And hopefully we're going to see some flashbacks at some point as well. And we're going to see actual Anakin. It's quite interesting actually, because obviously this show should be ending in a face-off between Obi-Wan and Vader, but the fact that we've already had them face off already in the show is crazy. Like, I thought maybe we were going to see them face off once this whole entire show. It's going to be at the end. We've already seen them fight, and well, I don't even know if you can call it a fight actually, because Vader was being an absolute menace. And not just in that fight, just the whole entire episode, Vader was being a menace. Picking up random people, choking them, snapping people's legs. The way he dragged that one person across the floor was fucking class, right? And it's so weird because obviously in so many shows you're like, oh no, this is messed up, this is not good. But I think with a character like Vader, he's so nostalgic and so badass. Like, part of you kind of roots for him. You're like, come on Vader, you got this. Kill him. When he like sets the floor on fire and drags Obi-Wan through it, that is badass, because that is a complete flip of what happened on Mustafar when they fought. Which is interesting because obviously he's burnt himself. I'm guessing he's going to get healed in a BAFTA tank or something, but because Obi-Wan never is seen with any like marks, but he's always covered, I guess. So I guess you'd never know if he did have burn marks all over him. But even the framing was very similar, and like they kind of framed it so Vader this whole time kind of had the high ground sort of thing. But the way they framed Obi-Wan while he was on the floor getting burnt was the exact same way they framed Vader getting burnt on Mustafar when he's like, "I hate you." It's like bang on, like it just looks like identical. I can already see TikToks being made of people comparing the two. And as far as the lightsaber fighting goes, I thought it was very good because obviously it's a thing I think that prequels, not prequels, the sequels get a lot of hate for, is the saber fighting's a bit too like wild and whatever. And it was quite in this, but it obviously makes up for it because Obi-Wan is basically not force sensitive at all. He's kind of lost his way, and Vader's new fighting style, because I guess they had kind of have to make that fight in the original films, because obviously it was a long time ago. They have to try and make that look more epic as possible. So I think towards the end of the series, we probably will see a more like in-depth, proper prequel, like long fight. Because when you really think about how long that fight was on Mustafar, it was like a long fight. So I wonder if we're gonna get like a fight just as long as that. I would also like at some point in this to have kind of like an Ahsoka, Vader, and Rebels moment where Obi-Wan like kind of like cuts his mask off, and you can see some part of Anakin's face. I feel like that would really like mess with him. And as far as, because I did touch on this in the episode, obviously the hate the actor for Reva is getting, Moses, I think her name is completely unjustified and is disgusting, quite frankly. And I just want to say she was very good in this episode. I think there was parts at the start of the episode where I thought maybe it was a bit cheesy, but once she was in the Inquisitor's fortress, I guess it is a fortress, right? It's Inquisitorius Fortress or something, though it's got a really random name. She was really good in that. And she was really good towards the end in that episode. So please, guys, don't send her hate. Like, what are you doing if you are sending her hate? But yeah, back to the sabers. I thought the lighting, like the way they did it all in the dark, was so sick. I feel like whenever you use lightsabers in the dark, it just makes the scene so much better. And it's so nice to see Ewan McGregor in a position where, one, everything is practical, because obviously back in the day of the prequels, everything was green screen, so you're really seeing him with good technology. Like the lightsabers look brilliant; they look really good. That one scene where Vader's just standing there and then his saber ignites. My brain was loving that. And where do I think we're gonna be going off next episode? To be honest, I don't know. Story wise, obviously Raver's now got Leia. Leia's kind of just flying all over the place. Also, that's another thing I want to touch on. Leia was good in this episode. She's been getting a lot of hate. Some of it I think is justified. I think, her getting chased around in that forest the first episode, not getting caught, that was just funny. And even the second, whenever she's running, it's just quite funny now. But she was good in this episode. Obviously she was annoying at times, but she's a kid. She's meant to be annoying. When she's going, "Are we there? Yeah, are we there yet?" When she's saying stuff like that, it's like it's quite funny. Come on, like it's annoying, but it's funny annoying. Yeah, she's being caught by Raven now, which I think is going to be interesting to see, because you would imagine if Raven's got her, the one thing she would do to be like, right, I can get on Vader's side now. She's either going to try kill her, or what I think she's going to do, which is how we're going to get Obi-Wan and Vader to face back off, is she's probably going to take Leia to Vader, which obviously at this point Vader does Vader know that they're his children? No, he doesn't, right? Palpatine tells him later on in the second film, I'm pretty sure. So he doesn't know Leia's his daughter, so he's just going to be using Leia to, obviously she's a force sensitive child, so she has to die in his eyes, but they're going to use Leia to, get Obi-Wan. They're going to use her as bait. Now we're, three episodes in, which are three fucking solid episodes, like very, very good. Like none of them are missed. They've all been very, very good. I don't know. They're obviously gonna go take Obi-Wan to somewhere. I've always been saying this whole time. My doubts are creeping in. I always feel like Cal Kestis from the Fallen Order game is a character that you can easily bring into this, and I think it's very like still possible. When they said like a pilot, part of my brain was thinking, is it gonna be Grease, that's his name, Yeah, Grease and Cal, like imagine like if that was the pilot, like that's what I was kind of like expecting, like her to run up and it was just gonna be like a live action Grease. Like how sick would that be? I think his name's Grease. The little like geezer with 4 arms in the game. He's an absolute legend. But I do think we are going to see Cal at some point in this, or if we don't see Cal in this, I think we're going to see Obi-Wan in the sequel to the Fallen Order game, which I think is called Survivor. Which, by the way, I cannot react to on this channel because I've already watched it. I was too excited. I was like, oh my god, I can't wait. I just completely forgot to react to it. So I've seen that trailer and it looks fucking sick. And obviously, Cal's a character that you can easily bring in because. Cameron Monaghan, he's not a monogram. Cameron Monaghan, I think that's how you say it, is a very, very good actor, and you can easily bring him into this. Like what he did on Gotham was so good, and you can definitely bring him in live action. Maybe give him a bit of a beard, you know. Like I feel like that'd be add some character to Cal, but. I want to see him in BB-8. I know I'm blabbering on a lot about those who probably won't even be in the show, but I feel like it's an easy fit. You know, both their stories in the show and in that game, very similar times, very similar story like positions. So I think it's a route they can easily go down. Also, this episode's making it seem even more like that the Grand Inquisitor is dead, which I've got a feeling they're going to reveal some point in this series that he's not dead, or if they don't, someone from the team is going to have to come out and say he's not dead, because I think it will really rattle some Rebels fans and really annoy some people. So I think that's got to be summed up in the series. But I do like the tension between Reva and the fifth brother, is it? I can't remember his name. The one with the one that talks like this. I've just spoke to Vader. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think the tension between those two is good. He seems like a cool Jedi. They're called Jedi? I call it cool Inquisitor. And yeah, I like the tension between the two of them. I don't really care for the other sister. Like, she's like kind of just there. That's like a third wheel sort of thing. Anyway, I think that's where I'm going to leave this video. Like I said, I will probably not get this episode out until tomorrow. So look out for that. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching. If you would like to see my other reactions to the show, there will be a playlist of Obi-Wan right here. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe. See you in a bit.